Right, so we're in the mount today. We're going to be fishing off the side or the back. So we'll find a spot along there anyway on the rocks, find a deep hole or something. We're going to burley up and have my first attempt at soft baiting. I believe it's an outgoing tide at the moment and it is beautiful today. There's just a slight breeze, sun's out, people are out, small surfing waves. Gorgeous. Alright, so we're nearly at our spot. The spot was recommended to me by a dirty pirate. Cheers, Joe. Next time, Joe, take into consideration I'm an Aussie, I don't like making an effort. This track down here is terrible. I'm buggered. I can't breathe. No, it's not that bad. Alright. But looking good. Got some wash down there. Got some areas of pressure coming up, so might get those snaps hanging around on the eddies on the with the currents moving along a little bit there. So I'm going to go burley up right there. We do have an outgoing tide, so I'm hoping it's going to slick out that way a bit, and then I can just cast my baits and various lures that I've brought today. I haven't brought soft baits, sorry, or soft plastics. I haven't brought any. I do have some hooks and sinkers, but I'm going to have to catch some bait if I want to bait cast. But today's goal is to just have a bit of a practice on the soft baits. But yep, wicked spot. Do wish I could get out to there. I've seen videos of guys on dinghies pulling thumper snapper out of there, and no doubt there'll be some kingies and stuff around, hanging around that structure, mainly out there, I guess. But we'll get into it and get back to you soon. Alright, so we've down at the spot. It's pretty cool. Not much swell and stuff today, which is good, because I'm just I'm not expecting to catch a lot today. I've just come down literally soft baiting for the first time, so I'm just getting a feel for the lures and whatnot, you know. So today I'm using the Z-Man size 5 inch, I'm presuming, jerk shad, bruised banana colour, scented soft plastics. Done a lot of research on these and they seem extremely successful. So got a burley going out there. It's sort of slicking out there, but nice and slow, so we're just staying along these rocks. Just in over there you got very occasional little bit of wash when the swell comes through, but more importantly there's a bit of a pressure system where it's hitting it and it's coming back up, and I've seen a few fish in there already. So I'm hoping that burley will sort of bring them out there a bit more, so clear me from the rocks, and I'm just going to cast out there and jig it back this way and cover my angles around here. Basically wherever that burley's going, I'm going to be following it. So here we go, there's all the, here we go, burley's already starting to work. We've got a bunch of bait fish coming in. So the whole thing with burley is you burley up, you get the small fish in, they're garfish or pipers. I should really be catching some of them. There's actually a bunch of small carwai in there too. Everything loves eating pipers. Just quoted that from Joe last night. But they are good bait. Yeah, so once the little fish are in here, then potentially the big fish will come in afterwards, you know. So once the little fish start smashing the little bit bigger baits, when they frenzy a bit, hopefully the bigger fish will dart in from the outskirts here, or from, you know, a bit of an eddy where this current is, and smash this Z-Man lure, soft plastic, sorry. That's the concept, that's the sort of the science behind it. But the burley's definitely working. I think I'm going to have to keep burleying up though, because they've just moshed that little bit that I put in straight away. They've come up, fed on it, and gone straight back down again. So I'm going to have to just sit down and burley. Unfortunately I left my burley cage in my other car, so I'm just feeding a little bit manually at a time, rubbing it on the rocks there, and it's sort of slowly feeding out a bit of a trail. And you can see the slick working out just out there. So looking good. Anyway, there's bait fish around. Where there's small fish, there's bound to be a big fish, hopefully. Wish me luck. You know I need it. Alright, gone off the soft baits for a while. I'm not having too much luck, but burley's working. There's carwai about. I've jumped on the other light gear. Got a carwai. Might keep this one and try some cubes. Try some cubes of carwai for some, try to get some small snapper on this light gear. And I'll come back another day earlier in the morning. I think there's a nice little carwai. Took a chunk of mullet that I caught on a little sabiki rig. So first fish of the day, not on the soft baits unfortunately, but that's all good. I'll get back to you on the next one hopefully. Alright, thought I'd try out a bit of a chuck a stray line out, see how that goes. I'll see if I can get a hook up on camera for you. Geez, the birds, they are terrible, taking all my bait and stuff every time I turn me back. Something just had a bit of a touch then. Millions and millions of garfish, pipers and tiny little carwai everywhere from the burley. They're not afraid to give it a bit of a go. There we go, bit of a touch on the surface then. Alright, we'll chuck him back out. Come on, fish. So this stray line rig I'm using is just my standard. I think this is like only about a 12-pound line, and just a mustad snapper hook on the end, and that's it. And a strip of carwai that I just caught. Got a bit of a touch then. Another touch. It felt a bit more like a little snapper. Maybe a little carwai, I don't know. Bring that one back up before I get stuck on the rocks. Bring him back out. The trick today is get it out there and let it sink a bit before the bloody birds get to it. I've only got about 7 minutes of footage left, memory left on my SD card too, so this may or may not work out. If need be, if I get any other hookups, I'll film it on my phone. Bit of a touch then. The burley's running a bit thin now, but I do have another bomb up there which I'm going to chuck in soon. And that odds whether I go to the other side into the sun because it's a bit cold, or carry on burleying up here. I think my better option would be to carry on burleying up here. So there is a fish playing around with this, but he's not taken. Must be something small. Yep, so it's just a little carwai having a pick at it. Right. Chuck it back out this way and try again. seagull strike. Bastards. Come on fish, I've only got 5 minutes memory left. Bit of a touch then, something small. Yeah, this fellow tried to take a whole carway off me.